To many in business, the cost of money is one of the biggest challenges they are facing. Today, efforts are being made to ensure that this problem is sorted. The focus of this segment is exactly that. Many financials tend to overstate the agriculture sector's risk. The situation is always tougher for young entrepreneurs who always depend on skill and innovation to join business, as opposed to huge capital and assets.
Sometimes we are limited by the capacity of the money we have, and we are limited by the fact that they cannot expand their business beyond what we would want them to do.
The issue of the cost of capital is again one of the challenges we try to bridge as CURAD. For example, for this year's challenge, we've managed to raise 250 million from the private sector and development partners, precisely to bridge that gap between having nothing and starting something that's bankable.
To thousands of young SME entrepreneurs like Kato, disappointed with the conventional financials, the remedy is now being sought elsewhere.
As I get bigger, my enterprise gets bigger, I hope to produce face masks, body scrubs, and moisturizers that include coffee as a primary ingredient. Generally, I'm aiming at establishing a whole new skincare product line that will become a leading brand on the Ugandan cosmetics industry. Yeah, and if CURAD is to give me any surplus funding, to use it for expansion of operations to go large scale.
The government as well acknowledges that capital access is limited to only those that can afford it. Interest rates, for example, are the highest in the East African region. However, the state maintains that some effort is being done to deal with the challenge.
The interest rates in the commercial banks are very high, and as government, we think that cannot help innovation, that cannot help support small medium enterprises. And what we are doing is to capitalize the UDB. We have so far invested 50 billion. We will be moving forward next financial to invest another 100 billion, and we hope that in the medium term the capital of UDB will be raised to support innovation, to support small medium enterprises, and support value addition in the agro sector.
Some experts do emphasize financial education as a key to empowering these small businesses.
You see, financing is not only accessing money from a bank. I think that we have to start with financial capability. You see, if I give you 10 million but you don't know what to do with this money, you don't know how to spend this money, you don't know how to invest this money, it doesn't make sense. I think that we have to start with financial capability, we have to go through a financial literacy process, and we have to link them with financial institutions when they are ready for that.
To create competitive businesses, experts think it is key to have SMEs leveraging on value addition and public-private sector partnerships in order to boost the country's export docket.
In the next 5 years, we want to see vibrant value addition, ICT, blockchain, innovation that are driven by technology and information. So we want to see this whole enterprise development activity and innovation in the next 5 years to get that balance of payment, not only with Kenya, but even to the European Union and the US. And that can only be driven by starting and growing the SMEs that we're starting to nurture today.
Kato's innovative products made out of adding value to coffee is just one idea that without capital support can remain on the shelf with just a small circle of clients. There is much effort that is needed from government and partners to create an enabling environment for SMEs to thrive.